Out to the Supreme Court's orders, fuel loading has started at the controversial Kudankulam plant, and as operations begin, protests have broken out across the state. The reloading of uranium at the plant has also been allowed by the Atomic Energy Regulatory Board, but anti-nuclear plant protesters say that safety is being disregarded and that they will agitate till the plant is shut down. Fishermen held protests in the port of Tuticorin demanding that operations be stopped. Let's now go across to our correspondent Priyambada with more details. Priyambada, what form is this protest likely to take now since the loading has started?
Well, there is going to be an important coordination committee meeting in which all the leaders, so even the leaders like Arvind Kejriwal, Waiko and others are going to participate, or probably over the phone or video conferencing on 25th of this month, in which they will decide their next course of action. But as far as today is concerned, just a few days back the fuel loading had begun, and now today we witnessed a huge massive protest here at the Tuticorin port. All the fishermen, more than 2,000 to 3,000 of them, tried to lay siege to the port. Of course, they couldn't enter beyond a channel, the channel through which the ships are going, because the port authorities had already blocked the channels and did not allow the ships to come in. The operations here at the Tuticorin port was completely destabilized for the entire day, because more than 1,000 boats ventured onto the sea. The fishermen were shouting slogans and they tried to lay siege to the Tuticorin harbour, and they are saying that they're going to intensify their protest if their demands are not met. The first demand is to stop the fuel loading and sit and negotiate with them, come to talks with them and assure them safety. So if that doesn't happen, they are saying that the protests are going to intensify further. So far, for the last 1 year, we had seen only Irindakarai village protesting, but now we see that the protest is going beyond that small village.
Alright, Priyambada, hold on to your thoughts over there. We have with us one of the protesters, Sundar, who is joining us now to give us a sense of what they are likely to do now. Sundar, the government has paid no heed so far to the protests by the people. How are you likely to take this protest forward now?
The protest has got two fronts, one on the legal, one on the people's front. As far as the legal is concerned, we have already filed 3 petitions in Supreme Court. A few more are expected to be filed very shortly. And in the Supreme Court, the ARB has given a promise that they will only load the fuel, they will not start the operation. They actually loading the fuel is just simply putting the uranium into that zirconium boxes. And the keep it ready. But if the operation has to start, then the Supreme Court must give a go ahead. Then only they can start the operation, which they said it will take about 2 to 3 months time. But still, we have informed the Supreme Court that out of the 17 recommendations, 11 have not been carried out. Only 6 they have completed, which they have said that it will take about 2 years time. I think the people are right in having their protests done. That is save their livelihoods, and it is their own recommendations, right? They have not done that.
Alright, Sundar, are we likely to see even more people protest around that area where the Kudankulam plant is up? More people likely to join in?
Obviously, yes, because it's a livelihood issue. It is not that few companies want few megawatts of power. It is a livelihood. People are living there for centuries. It is their sea, it's their ocean, it's their waters. They have got every right to protest. They have got every right to deny. Nobody has got any right to go and dump anything without their permission.
So that the government says that these operations are absolutely safe. So, what argument do you all have to refute the claims that are being made?
No, see, what is the issue in ensuring liability then? If you are feeling that the reactors are so safe, why is not the Russian company accepting the liability? Just 1,500 crores. Even that, the Russian company is not able to accept that. Moreover, the government constitutes this task force post-Fukushima, and even their own recommendations are not carried out. It will take 2 years' time. They have sent an affidavit in the High Court. So what is so hurry? This project has waited for 25 years. Heavens are not going to fall. We wait for 1 or 2 years more. Bring the people into confidence. What is the issue? So your hurriedness, you are not able to wait for a few more years, makes the people to suspect your intention.
Alright, so the protesters, they're saying that wait a while and do not compromise our safety. Many thanks, Sundar, for joining us with your perspective on that.